Hey, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Fantasy Boom. Welcome to our NBA video for Thursday, May 24th. Please don't forget to like this page, subscribe to our channel if we bring you guys value. Man, game 4 versus the Rockets and the Warriors was it was something to behold if you guys watched it. I tell you what. Anyway, we got Game 5 coming up between the Rockets and the Warriors. The series shifts back to Houston for it. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over here and look at the results from Game 4 and then talk about what we think happens for Game 5. All right? Oh, let's start. This is start in order. So, Houston, guys. James Harden, he finished with 53.8. The interesting thing about him is that Chris Paul played so poorly all game long. James Harden picked up the slack, and then third quarter, fourth quarter, Chris Paul picked it up and finished strong, and then James Harden really didn't do much. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Chris Paul, 35. Like I said, he had probably 5 points going into halftime, and then did all his damage in the second half. Clint Capella, we talked about him, how in this series he's getting neutralized by Golden State. He only had 27.6. And then Eric Gordon, once again with 18, he struggles on the road. We knew that. I said that he may go over, but it was just a may. And, yeah. And then on the Golden State side, Klay Thompson, 13.8. He may not even play tonight. Kevin Durant, 43.9. And then Steph Curry, 41.2. And lastly, we got Draymond Green with 42.6. So that's how everything shaped out in Game 3. Now, Game 4. Here's kind of where I'm going with this. He may not even play. All right, he is questionable for Game 5. He may not even play, and if he's out, that's going to create more opportunity for everyone else. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. Now, the Houston Rockets, for one, and the Golden State Warriors in Game 4, it was a low-scoring game. I want to say the final score was like 95-92. That was a very low-scoring game. For two high offensive teams to only score in the 90s kind of tells you about how interesting that game was. Now, Game 5, Houston, I think they're going to really get back to running and trying to play their offense. Draymond Green said something about being tired after last game. And I thought that was an interesting thing to say. So James Harden, what do I think he's going to do? Well, his projection, is fairly high. He's James Harden, but man, I think he goes under because I do not expect Chris Paul to struggle like he did from the start. He struggled so bad, and it forced James Harden to have to do everything to keep them within striking distance of the Warriors. They were down, 10, 15 points all first half. So with that being said, I think James Harden goes under, and I think Chris Paul goes over. Chris Paul is going to have an explosion game, and when I say explosion game, I'm talking about over 50, 55 FanDuel points, and I'm calling it now. It's going to happen. I'd like for it to be tonight. Clint Capella, you guys already know. Granted, he's back home, so I think he has a better shot of going over, but with the way this matchup has been, I can't fucking take him over. I just can't take him over. And, well, if you know what, if Klay Thompson sits, that means they're gonna play. I don't know if they're gonna go big and play more Kevon Looney, or if they're gonna go small and play Nick Young, or maybe Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston is actually bigger. He's about 6'9", I think. So Capella might not be taken out of the game. So this one's gonna be interesting because he may go over. He may. That's because I think the Rockets will control the pace and control everything in this game and dictate what happens because it's at home in their house, and maybe Coach D'Antoni might play him more. So we'll keep an eye on that. Eric Gordon, I think he goes over. I think he goes over 24. He's back at home where he feels comfortable. He's aggressive. This dude has never met a shot that he doesn't like. I like him to go over. And then the Warrior boys. First of all, Draymond Green over. His total's too low. He's been handling business all series long. I like him to go over. He does everything. You guys know who Draymond Green is. These two, man. So I called it last game. I said somebody's gonna go over, gonna go under, and that was the same case for the last two games in Oakland. Now it's in Houston, and it's weird because I'm watching Kevin Durant. He looks kind of passive for the end of that game there, and he is not doing anything else besides scoring, and I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded because all year long this guy was rebounding and blocking shots. He was doing crazy shit. Not anymore, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe PJ Tucker is keeping him off the boards, and I have no idea. But there's no way Kevin Durant can go over his number if he's not going to do anything other than scoring. If he's just going to drop 30 points, 35 points, and grab 5 rebounds, he's not going to go over. So I have to take him under. You have to take him under. And then Steph Curry, he's actually getting peripherals. He's getting rebounds. He's getting assists. He's doing all that shit. So he's the one I like over, and Kevin Durant is the one I like under, just because I have to listen to what these guys are telling me and what they're showing me through 4 games so far in this series. So that's who I like. Like I said, with James Harden and Chris Paul, I don't think Chris Paul starts out that badly again, and I think he starts out much better and goes over, and Harden goes under because he doesn't need to do everything else. Capella, I probably won't even play him just because I can see him playing a full run of minutes in this game because the Warriors have to have a different approach with him probably sitting. So keep that in mind. If Klay Thompson does play, under. He doesn't do well on the road. So that's the picks I got for today, guys. This was a longer video. I was kind of all over the place, but I hope you guys don't mind. Anyway, if you don't have an account for Predict Picks, super easy to get one. You come over here to predictpicks.com. All right, as you can see, they're in private beta mode. So you have to have an invite to play. Click here where it says I was invited by a friend. All right. Put in your first name, last name, your email, and then in the invite code, you put 01679, password twice, and then you got to be 18 to play, and then hit sign up. Now, once you sign up, you put in your state. On the next page, you enter your state, and you have to put in your PayPal email. So they now switch from Predict Picks to PayPal. So that's cool because a lot of people actually use PayPal. Then once you do that, it takes you to this board where you can make your picks for NBA. Now, when you first sign up, you can win $25 with a 3-player pick for free on them. I think that's really generous that they do that. So you pick any 3 guys to win that money. So in this case, let's go Eric Gordon over, Draymond Green over, because I think those 2 are easy calls in my mind. And then let's go James Harden under. So let's go with these 3. Hit go. Then on this page is where you choose over under, right? So James Harden under, Eric Gordon over, Draymond over. All right. So when you get here at the bottom, it's going to say free for you. It's going to say free to win. And it's not going to say non. All right. It's going to say, no, that's not what it's going to say. It's going to say $25. So it's going to say free over here. It's going to say to win $25. So that's going to be your free pick. Pick 3. And then you come up here, you hit go. And then that puts your pick in. And it's official at that point. And if you win, your account gets credited either that night or the next morning for your winnings. And you can withdraw it to your PayPal. You can keep it in your account and play. You can do whatever you want with it. And that's that. Much easier way to play fantasy instead of trying to put together, 8 or 9 guys and stay under the $50,000 salary cap. Super, super easy, man. You pick any 2, 3, or 4 guys and choose whether to go over or under this projected fantasy point number. That's it. So thanks for watching this long video, guys. I just wanted to kind of get all my thoughts down and tell you guys where I'm coming from today. I appreciate it. We'll be back for game 6 tomorrow, Cleveland, Boston. I'm looking forward to that analysis. All right. See you guys. Thanks.